Hello and welcome to my recap of today. Today is August 5 and today I traded SQ. Today I was watching three stocks, SRNE, VAX, NVAX, and SQ. NVAX had a very big spread. It was like $2 a spread, so that was maybe across in my list. So I was watching SQ and SRNE. SQ maybe was not the first option because it also had a spread of 15 cents, while SRNE was 1 cent or 5 cents. So I was watching first SRNE. So it opened the first minute, it opened weak, but it closed above VWAP. So I wasn't sure what way it would go because it made like a dodgy candle for the first minute. So I switched to another stock, to SQ. There, so I saw that it had no continuation for the 1 minute order for the long, but it was making like an engulfing. So I decided not to trade it. I came back to SQ and saw that it was making a 1 minute order above VWAP with the stock gapping up. So I took that trade. I set my stop loss at the low of the first candle, very far away. I took my first profit just to secure some part, and then it stopped me out the rest at break even. I was also watching very closely SRNA because that was the one that I wanted to trade today. So there, it stopped me out at this point. I thought also going back long again, but I didn't enter because the last days that I have entered in a like an ABCD pattern that it occurs very fast, and I don't let it settle around VWAP. It had stopped me out, so in this time it went completely all my way, but without me. So okay, so no problem. Let's wait to see what happens with SQ and SRNE in the consolidation. So at this point, I saw that SQ was going back to VWAP. Maybe I was thinking of I took it long here at this point. Sorry, let me show. So it came back to VWAP. So I said, okay, maybe it's going to go to the high of the day again. So I took it long, stop loss above the low of the previous candle. It was a tight stop, but I see that it wasn't working. So I decided to exit and to exit that trade. Then I waited for some more confirmation to see what was going on. So it started, and at this point it started to go below VWAP. Eventually it closed below VWAP. So I decided to get short here. It was a very bad entry. It was like chasing the price. And so the stock came back to me, came back to VWAP and came back above VWAP. And eventually I exit before it hit my stop loss. But that was a very bad trade because it hit maybe my 1R, so it was not good. Then when it closed above VWAP, I said, okay, maybe this time it will be a good long. So I took it long there, set my stop at the low of this pullback. So I waited to see what was going to happen. It came a little bit down, but then it popped up very with force. The thing was my entry was already very extended, so I had to wait, and the risk reward won't be so good. So I was not very happy to take some profit here. I was thinking of taking it, but I didn't take it. So then it came back. And I say, okay, maybe that would have been the place to take the profit. So I say, okay, if it come back again, I will take some profit. And that's what I did. I took 25% there with my stop to break even, and then it stopped me out at break even. And that was my trades for today. So not so good trading. I finished the day red because none of the trades really worked out for me. All were 25% partial and then stop out at break even. So and the losses that I made were 1 hour loss. So I finished red. It's okay. If you have any comments, please let me know below. I will be glad to know what are you thinking about. Thank you. Bye bye.